Hello, beautiful person. I'm really glad you're here because I'm just starting my new series called Becoming Her. A series about confidence, relationships, travel, the woman you know you're capable of being. Think of this as your big sister reminder, the things I've learned, sometimes the hard way, about self trust, standards, and growing into yourself. And today we are starting with something that sounds simple but isn't: confidence. And also, I'm very excited because I got a new mic and I hope you can hear the difference in the sound quality. Let me know in the comments. And let's continue with the episode. So, I think most of us grew up believing confidence looked a certain way: outgrowing, unbothered, always sure, never secure, never doubting. And if we didn't naturally feel that, we assume we just weren't confident. But here's something I had to learn slowly: confidence isn't a personality type, it's a relationship with yourself. It's not about being loud, it's not about being the center of attention. It's not about never feeling insecure, it's about self-trust. And self-trust is quiet. You can be soft-spoken and confident. You can be introverted and confident. You can be anxious sometimes and still confident. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision not to abandon yourself because of fear. There was a time when I thought confidence would come after I fixed myself, after I looked a certain way, after I achieved something, after someone chose me, or after I felt fully ready. So when I was in school or college, I was very quiet and I wasn't very confident. I'm still not very confident. I'm learning, okay? But I was very quiet. I was never really talking to anyone. And I thought that if I get older, it will change. But obviously it didn't. I stayed that way for I don't know how many years, but I just don't like to be a center of attention. I don't like when there's a lot of people around me. I always try to look confident. It doesn't always work. But I try to do my best. But at that time, I didn't realize that confidence doesn't arrive fully formed. It builds quietly through small decisions. Every time you speak honestly, say no, keep a promise to yourself, do something uncomfortable and survive it. That's confidence forming. Not applause, not validation, just internal evidence. I think a lot of women say, I wish I was more confident. But what they really mean is, I'm scared of being rejected. I'm scared of looking stupid. I'm scared of being misunderstood. Or I'm scared of not being enough. And those fears make sense. At some point, most of us learned that being fully ourselves wasn't completely safe. Maybe you were criticized. Maybe you were compared. Maybe you were told you were too much or not enough. So you adapted. You became more careful, more quiet, more polished. And then one day you looked at yourself and thought, why don't I feel confident? But that wasn't weaknesses. That was protection, and protection is intelligent. The problem is, eventually protection becomes limitation. Here's the shift that changed things for me. Confidence is not, I know this will work. Confidence is, even if it doesn't, it'll be okay. That's the trust. That it's trusting yourself to handle embarrassment, to handle endings, to handle silence, to handle someone not choosing you. When you trust yourself to survive discomfort, you stop needing everything to go perfectly. And that is incredible fearing. And from my own experience, there was a lot of times in my life when I was criticized for doing something or for saying something, and that really made me feel extremely insecure, and I was always scared to say anything because I felt like I will be judged. So by staying quiet, I was basically in my comfort zone, and it was just the easiest thing to do for me. So becoming her isn't about becoming fearless, it's about becoming Stradi. She still gets nervous, she still has moments of doubt, she still feels insecure sometimes, but she doesn't spiral the way she used to. She doesn't chase reassurance the way she used to. She doesn't shrink the way she used to. She feels the discomfort and stays with herself, and that's growth. I want you to gently reflect on something. Where in your life are you waiting to feel confident before you move? Is it starting something, ending something, maybe speaking up, being seen, or changing the environment? What is confidence? What if confidence isn't something you wait for? What if it's something that you build by moving while your voice is shaking? Let that sit for a moment. And maybe today your only step is small. Maybe it's sending a message, wearing the outfit, saying no, not over explaining, not chasing reassurance. Tiny actions, repeated consistently. That's how confidence grows. Not loudly, but steadily. As we go through this series, we are not chasing fake boldness, we are building grounded self-trust. Slowly, gently, intentionally. And if you don't feel confident today, that's okay. You're not behind, you're becoming. Thank you for being here with me. Take a breath before you move with your day, and I'll talk to you in my next episode. See you tomorrow. Thank you and bye.